What is going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and welcome back to some more Evolve. We get to see Wraith doing her ferocious dance on the title screen here because she is unlocked, and she just may be our new favorite. We're going to jump into a little bit of hunt mode ruckus right about now. I took a poll on Twitter to see which hunters you wanted me to face off against, and I'll reveal your choices in a quick second. Right now, though, let's pick the hunt mode, and we're going to go to a new map, and today we are going to be playing on the Med Lab map, which looks pretty interesting. My voice is still slightly recovering, so I do apologize for any scratchies, but thanks for your huge support. Keep smashing that like button if you're enjoying Evolve. I definitely appreciate it. We're creating a pretty cool community here. And follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/GhostRobo. That is where you'll be able to vote for stuff and kind of get updates on Evolve and eventually, hopefully, play against me in the beta. The Xbox One beta starts later this week, January 15th, and I will be taking down a whole bunch of hunters. So stay tuned for more details on that. Right now, though, I want to expand our knowledge of Wraith. We've learned a little, but now it's time to make that a lot. So, of course, we are going to skip over Big Boy, Flying Mage, and instead select the Wicked Wraith. I'm going to do a different and unique kind of point distribution here. I'm going to go all three in Decoy to start. We'll have one attack, and our goal here is just to evade, keep the hunters as far away from us as possible, and evolve as quickly as we can, because I don't think... I can't see a situation in which a level 1 Wraith is a smart play against 4 hunters. So low health, so low armor, it just seems like you're asking, it's a suicide run. So, an interesting thing I saw in the comments from you guys was a smell range perk, and then rise above the field of play and see if we can spot the hunters, sniff out wildlife, and really take control of the map. So we'll go there and see what we can do. Now, the customized hunter squad that you guys have selected is actually a classic. We've got Lazarus on medic. We've got a good old Bucket on support. Over here on the support, or the trapper, we have Griffin with his sound spikes to seek out the Wraith, and then we have Markov actually for the assault. So it is a lovely, lovely old-fashioned bunch of hunters. None of the newbies here, just some classic old stars. Let's deploy and destroy in 3, 2, 1. Wraith is sucking the soul straight out of that body. You'll notice that she actually just slurps up the wildlife. She doesn't even touch it, really. She just kind of uses her tendrils in her creepy old mouth to suck things straight up. Alright, so our smell range, as you can see, is quite large. We got a lot of stuff over there, a lot of stuff here. We'll start with some small guys. That didn't even leave a mark, did it? A little bit of feast in there. Come upon this creature. Remember, our decoy can fight as well, so we could use that for a little bit of hunt and love if we need to. But there is the dropship, and our goal is to avoid, evade, and grow. I'm not sure why we've got the keyboard number up there. It's driving me crazy. I'll have to switch it in a second. Okay, so there's this little squishy bug. Did he pop with nothing? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. 1 second real fast. Thank you. Alright, cool. I do love playing on PC. The 60 frames per second is gorgeous. I've been uploading the videos at 60 frames per second. Not sure if you guys have noticed, but it definitely is a cool little new feature on YouTube. Not sure how much of a difference it makes, but it's something I'm just toying around with for Evolve here. We're already, I'd say, about halfway to stage 2, which is good. The tactic that a couple of you recommended in the comments below, I will try in a second. Let me just snipe this guy. And then I'll give it a go. Basically, the idea is to zoom into the sky. Ooh, you get a good look at Wraith there. Nice, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the idea... Oh, God. We are smell range. We don't need to zoom up in the sky. Come here. She has a strange melee. Another tactic I learned from you guys in the comments, because, again, I do try to pay attention to what you guys are saying, so make sure you kind of let me know what you want to see more of. It looks like a hunter evacuation mode is in the works, because that has been a huge request. But another technique is the decoy supernova combo, which I think is going to be super sexy in the near future. You can see that is from a large range. So we could zoom into the skies, smell, zoom into the skies and smell, and we get a nice wide berth, and we can see the wildlife all around. This is actually directing my progress through the map quite excellently, and I actually like this pickup. Previously, I was like, hey, the only perk I really want to use is the feeding speed. It seems to make sense for Wraith, specifically the way that she behaves and sort of what she needs. A couple of you were recommending damage resistance, but the 7%, like, I don't know the extent of the hit points on these monsters, if it's in the thousands or whatnot. I'd love to see like a health meter at some point, or at least an option to toggle that on. But it is kind of interesting to wonder how much is that 7%, how much is it going to really play a part and a role and a factor. I'm actually going to, again, go really interesting here, and I'm going to go all decoy and supernova as a way to, if we do get trapped, to hopefully just go all ham with the haymaker, bring in the decoy, and just melee them up. They are here in my range, so I'm going to climb and hopefully use our warp to get out of here. I'm excited to play against Wraith on the hunter side of things, because I do want to see how her warp, how her disappearance all looks from a hunter, standpoint, a human standpoint. How invisible is she, really? And I've heard that she's pretty darn invisible, which could be kind of cool. Alright, they are on my tails, but not close enough. This map is interesting. It looks like it's got a dark side in the back area here. Ooh, a perk. Okay, we definitely want to go after this guy here. I could supernova it up, but no real reason. And we got regenerating armor, which is a great perk to have, but it's not the best for Wraith, primarily because Wraith's armor is so low. Regenerating that, I mean, I guess, any perk is a good perk to have. I was listening to the Turtle Rock Studios guys on their stream, I think it was last week, and they were talking about how kind of, the armor is sort of the fuel for your monster's car. You never want to let that deplete, because then you're kind of running on empty with the health, because once the health goes, it's gone for good, and you don't want to dip into that reserve unless you absolutely have to. And I like that analogy, although I am one who is a little bit more keen to play around and risk some of my health points, just because I feel confident in my attacking abilities. And I'm excited to see how Wraith will handle human opponents later in the week. I'm definitely going to be diving in on Xbox One and seeing what the gaming populace, how they handle things as the hunters, and hopefully I can build up a little bit of a win streak as the monster and get some time as the hunter as well. I am playing on an Xbox One controller here on the PC, so I do have that familiarity. I've never actually played on PlayStation 4. I do have there's a closed alpha for that soon, and I'm going to be testing that out just to see what that's like and about. See, in this instance, we could use Supernova. Just don't really feel too wanting to do that right now. Eat 100% faster. That does not help me. I don't want that buff. Can I not? Oh, it gives it to me automatically. Even if I already didn't, I didn't even eat it, and it gave me that buff. What? I wanted to stop mid-meal. I guess you can't spit back out the leftovers. Oh, let's go after this one here. Okay, let's go. Supernova it up. We're just going to melee him like crazy with the decoy. I think he took out the decoy, but it's okay. We'll finish him off and feast here. I don't need it, but it's going to give me health regeneration, so we can evolve up. I'm going to take to the skies and smell. Okay, I don't think they're anywhere nearby for now. I don't think. Looks like we've got a little bit of safety. Evolve, please. You may only have a couple of seconds of privacy to bust out of your shell and make things look real creepy. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 in the abduction, 1 in the warp blast, and then 3 on the supernova, 3 on the decoy. I got a little bit of a plan here, and it should work well. You can see Wraith making a gross little portal there where she has shed her skin and leveled up. Ultimately, I guess it doesn't really matter if they know where I'm at. They're going to probably head back to the power relay. I'm going to dip in here and try to grab some armor. I do have regenerating health, which is going to be good for me. Come on, Wraith. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I'm not getting the drop on this guy, but that's okay. We'll just come in here and take him out. Dipped into my health a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have the regenerating health, so I'm not too worried about playing a little bit careless there, although normally I would have done that in a smarter fashion. Her armor is so small that you really can fill it up just, like, it seems like 2 or 3 small wildlife and you're in good shape. It looks like they're going to meet me over there. We're going to kind of rendezvous at the power relay. I want to strike them while I have the health regen perk, so I am going to make an aggressive push here. There's not much more I can do as Wraith. I got a cool perk. I've got her leveled up to stage 3, and I'm just kind of in my head prepping what I want to do with the 4 abilities. I like having 4 abilities because it does give you an opportunity to kind of constantly be cycling attacks. Wraith seems to cool pretty quickly. But again, it's nice. I'm going to try to use like decoy, supernova, and abduction to my advantage here. Let's see what we can do. Are they just waiting for me up there? If not, I mean, I'm just going to tear into the power relay. Let's see. Okay, they're around. Cool. They're coming back to it. I think I'm just going to go right at them. Okay, they're in the backside there. I don't think they see me as of yet. I'm trying to think who they have. Lazarus. Bucket. So nobody can really slow me in this group, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken. This smell distance is actually nice. It gives you a nice look at the battlefield. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just take out Griffin first. Oh my god, that is supernova craziness. Alright. Here we go. Zoom in there. Bust loose. Isolate Bucket. This is good. Ah, I missed on the abduction there. That is gonna hurt. Okay, we do have a decoy. I'm gonna have the decoy help me out here on Bucket, and we should be able to keep him away from the group. He's gonna be useless now to his teammates way over there. Okay. Lazarus is there. That's the guy I need to get. He's gonna probably go for Bucket. Markov seems to be making a play for Bucket as well, which is interesting. I'm going to go again, a ham on Markov. We're losing health, but we do have regeneration, so it's okay. And Markov is going to be down in a second here. Good. Dead. And done. Okay. Lazarus now, and him. Okay. Let's get the blow up here, and then I'm going to suck him in. Let's abduct him. Got the abduction, pull him back. Didn't really matter about where we pulled him back to, because I'm just going to get them in my supernova and hopefully wreck a Griffin here. Alright, we'll decoy it up, and we'll have 2 for the price of 1. Bomb on Lazarus, and this is going to finish it fast. Holy mother of pearl. Everybody is down just like that. That is an adrenaline fest that finishes ferociously and quickly. Down go the Hunters. We are beast moding it up. I do not think that Wraith... I mean, armor regen right there, that's pretty sexy as well. That might be a good one to pair with Wraith. But on the balance difficulty, Wraith just seems... The Hunters are no match for me. I'm going to have to switch the balance in their favor, because that is just... Level 3 Wraith comes in there with the Supernova. And what's interesting about that is I'm playing very stealthily and evasive at the beginning while I'm trying to evolve up. But then once I get into the battle mode, it's kind of just a... all hell breaks loose and I go bananas on everyone. So there's got to be... There probably needs to be a little bit of balance tweaks there, because right now Wraith is just really tearing through, you know. They don't seem to stand a chance as long as I get the Supernova on one guy, especially with the Warp Blast being able to sort of knock them away. And you saw there I got Bucket kind of trapped in that cave away from everyone, and they were never able to recover that. Not that he was like the critical piece of the puzzle, but he... Obviously, the less Hunters you have, the worse it is. Now, that was probably a pretty not good team to face off against Wraith. Let's be honest there. They didn't really have any... It's not the picks I would have made, but I was trying to go with what you guys thought. I'll probably do another poll next time, but definitely let me know in the comments what you want to see next. If you're ready for something different, if you want another round as Wraith with a specified group of Hunters. If I look at this, I'm kind of thinking, you know, who would be the strongest core to fight against Wraith? I like having that decoy right off the bat, although I didn't even really have to use it there. Armor regen on the 25 is pretty nice. But I think someone like Kyra, with her grenades, just because she's kind of able to lob them in there and catch Wraith at a distance, especially with her acceleration field, would be good to pick. In terms of the support, you know, you could kind of go either way. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of Parnell just because of his super soldier ability, again, to deal damage quickly to Wraith. She's very low in the hit point category, so being able to take her down abruptly is critical. She is going to be bringing heat against you, and that's what makes Wraith interesting. And I think my favorite monster as of right now is the fact that she does have the vulnerability, the stealth requirements early on, but she kind of flips the tables midway through the match and becomes a powerhouse with that Supernova and the decoy doubling up. I'm not sure how much damage my decoy ended up doing there. It ended up being just a Supernova barrage that really beat down the Hunters and closed the deal for me there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely let me know by hitting that like button. Talk at me in the comments below. I do read them. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/GhostRobo, and I'll see you guys soon with another video in our ever-growing Evolve series. Have a fantastic day, everybody. I love you all. Drink some hot chocolate. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.